cost himself 4 yards. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Crosses the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Receivers are bunched together. Opening play of the drive, let's throw to the left.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He finds some space. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
You in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. QB keeper all the way. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. Breaks free. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
Yeah, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return. This defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Makes the grab. It's Riley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Oh, the pass deflected near the goal line to prevent the touchdown. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now, he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He keeps it on the design run. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Randall. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him, but it's a first down. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Scanning the field. It's Simpson. It's complete on the crossing route. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Because I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Tiny space at the 20. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Testing the right side here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Simpson. Going for his running back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, the running back just didn't look comfortable on the angle route there. That could have been a nice pickup, but you have to think the lack of pass-catching reps makes a difference.
backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Defense is coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down. Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
To throw, it's Simpson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking for some space. It's Miller. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. Past the 10.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Back in motion now. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
3rd down. This offense could really really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Punt over the middle, it's Davidson. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point, splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Makes the grab. It's Portland. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. Same tailback, another carry. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Bringing pressure. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Making people miss. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Back to pass. It's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the out route. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking to throw again. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Quarterback flashing the speed on that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
First and 10.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Well, he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On the run, it's Randall. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. The tight end has got it. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Nice grab. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. We make the stop, but a big play. Moves the ball to the red zone.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's keeping it. The wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Ball is loose. Who can recover? Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To throw, it's Klubnik. And it's caught across the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
It's past the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Young. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Design quarterback run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout by the offense.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that miss keeps it a 5-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. That's caught. It's Williams. What a move, and he's free. Oh, he spins free. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And
here he goes.
And there he is again. This guy just makes play after play. And now the biggest play maybe of his entire career in the playoff. Makes the catch, gets it in the end zone, takes the lead. Now if you're smart, you go for two here to make it a 3-point game.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this is caught. Smart call there to go for two and make it a 3-point game in the late stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Running with purpose.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And now the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To the air. It's Simpson. Looking for a late, deep throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, Chris, we've called so many playoff games, and just hope for a competitive game, and that's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to can their defense hold up and secure the victory.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. And he steps out of bounds, a heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Past the 10.